I had my wisdom teeth out about 3 years ago. I got to keep them for years because we had a dentist who was in Georgetown. And Georgetown has different medical laws than everybody else. So, when I went into the dentist, he would look at my teeth and he'd go, oh, your wisdom teeth are fine. No, they're good. You can keep them forever. You'll probably be buried with them. Thanks, dentist guy. And then we stopped going to him because he hired a woman who was violent on her gums, and she was the hygienist, and she'd poke and jab, and she was married to a cop, and she was very unpleasant. She's like, I can't believe what he said to me the other night. And she's jabbing my gums, and there's blood, and I'm like, it hurts. And the whole time while she's cleaning my teeth, I'm just thinking, I hope her husband beats her. I do. I'm hoping he handcuffs her to the radiator and beats her with a nightstick. I hope he does. So we stopped going to that dentist, and then we took a year off. We were like, let's shop around. Let's find a new dentist, a better dentist. And we got a dentist who works at the mall. Normally for medicine, I don't go to the mall. I go to the mall for sneakers, and I go to the mall for toilet paper. I don't go to the mall to buy things like medicine and medical services, but we did, and we have a good dentist. And the first visit I went in, he looked at my teeth. He was like, oh my God, why don't you have your wisdom teeth removed yet? And I'm like, my other dentist in Georgetown said it was fine. He goes, he's a fucking idiot. They're gonna grow out of your face. You're gonna have molars in your eyeballs. Oh my God, disgusting. I just sat in the chair like, I'm sorry. He said it was fine. He goes, they're compacted. You look at how fat your face is from it. I'm like, that's from macaroni and cheese. He's like, fuck you, that's a wisdom teeth. You fat, bleeding gums bastard. So he said, we're going to take your wisdom teeth out. And I was like, fuck it, go ahead. I don't care. What am I going to do with them? I don't care. Take them. Take all my teeth. I don't give a shit. No, we're just going to take your wisdom teeth. So they set a date, and I came back to get my wisdom teeth out. And as soon as I got there, they were like, okay, do you have a ride home? I'm like, yeah, sure, I got a ride home. I didn't have a ride home. Because I'm thinking they're going to pull 4 teeth out of my head. I don't need a ride home. I was wrong. They brought me in the room, and they said, well, we're trying to figure out what kind of nerve gas to give you. Should we do gas? Should we do needles? Should we just get you drunk? How should we remove things from your face? And I was like, I'll take the gas. I said, fine. What we're going to do is we're going to put a piece on your nose with 2 tubes to it. You breathe that in. Breathe normally. Don't hold it in. Just breathe casually. And then the freezing will take effect. We'll turn it off. And then we'll start to remove the teeth. I didn't breathe normally. I sucked that sweet, sweet poison into my body. And held it like it was pot smoke till my lungs were about to burst. And then I sucked it in again. They're like, breathe normally. I'm breathing normally. I always exhale like that. Hold it, hold it, hold it. By the 3rd inhale, they could have fucked me in the ass with a shovel. I wouldn't have felt it. I wouldn't have felt anything. But when you go to a dentist at the mall, they forget to turn off the gas. So I just kept breathing. And all of a sudden they felt very far away. And they said, Mr. Lowrie, we're gonna remove your teeth now. And I said, go ahead. You got a ride home, right? Sure. They pulled 1. Nothing. They pulled 2. Nothing. It was like taking lint out of my belly button. I didn't feel anything. Woo! They went to pull the 3rd one, and the nurse went, Doctor, in that tone that they do when something's wrong. The gas is still, Fatty's still sucking in our drugs. And he's like, well, fucking turn it over. Mr. Lowrie, how you doing? Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you conscious? How many fingers am I holding up? Many. I kept sucking it in while he was talking. He goes, well, we're turning it off now. We're going to take the thing off. Okay, you're not supposed to have that much gas, but you're okay, right? You got to ride home. He got very nervous. And normally, when you're high and people are nervous, you get nervous. But I was past that. I was past being nervous. I was like, no, I'm fine. Everything's great. We're going to pull the third tooth now. You're okay. You're not nauseous? No, not everything. Just pull the tooth. Nothing. Mr. Lowrie, how are you doing now? Are you okay? Are you feeling any chest pains or anything? I'm fine. Everything's okay. How are you? He goes, okay, you have to stop talking now. I'm like, why? He goes, you are spitting blood everywhere. The whole time I'm sitting in the chair with my head back, talking away. Everything's great. I fucking love it. And then I looked down. And there was blood. There were two more people in the room. I didn't even know they were there. There was a woman in a smock and a guy with a clipboard just like, just fucking scared. He's spitting blood, and there was blood on me, on the nurse, on the utensils, just blood everywhere. And I'm like, oh, that's terrible. From my bottom lip down, I looked like a whale had its period on me. Oh my God, that's a lot of blood. I'm still breathing in heavy. I haven't had the thing on. You don't have to do that anymore. Okay. So we're going to pull the last tooth. Oh, gotcha. And you're done. I'm like, that's super. It's so good that you really have to stop talking, fatty, because we are all wearing a lot of your blood. So he put some cotton in there to clot. And then I stood up. And it's like when you've been drinking vodka all day and you stand up and all of a sudden you realize how heavy everything is. Like, I think I might need some more gas to get home. He's like, no more gas for you. You have a ride home. I'm like, yeah, they're meeting me outside. Which is the tone of voice teenagers use when their parents find drugs in their room. That's not mine. That's somebody left it here from a party. I don't even know what it is. Oregano? So I signed the thing. I swiped my Visa. And they're like, sign here. And it's like, and there's blood all over me. Everybody in the fucking waiting room was just horrified. Like, what the fuck happened to him? I don't want that. Whatever he had done, Mommy, don't. She's like, you should have ate your vegetables. So I signed the thing, and they're like, okay, you're done. You do have a ride home. Legally, we can't let you go out of here if you have else around. I'm like, they're gonna meet me outside. And I walked out into the mall. High and bloody. At least once in your life, get really high and bloody and go to the mall. Oh my God. Because really old women that work as retail clerks don't want to see me coming into the room with my pupils all black and blood all over. Hey, how's it going? Hey, I just got a browse. Sir, we don't know what happened to you, but you have to go. All right, I got a ride. Fucking great. So, be careful when you have your wisdom teeth out. That's really the point of that story.